Oral care's direct-to-consumer journey actually started at the Signal Challenge, so we're really coming full circle here.
The winner is Crest White Strips.
Back in 2018, CrestWhiteSmile.com got its start as one of the Signal Challenge projects, and we've continued to grow from there. This past year, Oral Care decided to invest and build a dedicated direct-to-consumer team, which I now have the pleasure of leading. I think one of the biggest challenges in the direct-to-consumer space is just that we're starting, from scratch versus our digital competitors have been doing this for years. But we really had essentially 6 months to get ready for our peak holiday season of Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are the Super Bowl of direct-to-consumer businesses. And if you miss those holidays, you've missed your year. And so just the speed at which we had to move to be ready for those holidays was a big challenge for us. I'm very proud of our team. We brought in the first in-house web developer within Oral Care. She is such an asset to our team. The ability for us to make quick changes to the website, fix any problems, has been a game changer for us. We've also staffed a customer care role. As you can imagine, customer service is critical in DTC. If you start having bad reviews, your business is going to suffer. And so having someone dedicated to making sure that our customers are taken care of has been a big unlock. We've also added a site merchandiser and ECRM manager. So she's managing all of our promotional plans, helping us figure out what is the best offer we can provide our consumers that also drives the most benefit to the total category. And she's also managing all of our email programs, which was something we didn't have before. And then last but not least, we have a dedicated direct-to-consumer senior brand manager. She's really enabling the form teams to give us the strategy and then us to go execute. I love being close to the customer because you get real-time feedback and you know what you are doing right or wrong immediately. I think one of the coolest things in this job is when we get, I'll call them love letters for lack of a better term, but we'll get love letters from consumers about how great their experience was ordering, they got the package quickly, they're really enjoying using the product. And so that to me is just an affirmation of all the work that we're doing to deliver a great consumer experience. I also love the other side of it, right? We get some upset consumers at times, but we are fortunate that in this space, we are enabled to go solve those problems. If someone had an issue with a promotional code or someone had an issue with a product not arriving in time, I can go fix that for them, which I think you just feel so empowered and you really feel connected to the consumer in a way that is different than other roles that I've had. I think this role has made it very clear how agile we need to be. There are going to be issues that we face, whether it's with our website or with our fulfillment center. There's always something that can go wrong, and being able to quickly pivot is so important. That has really resounded in my personal life. I'm sure everyone has made changes due to COVID, and not on the scale of what anyone else has experienced, but I was supposed to get married 2 weeks after the lockdown began. And so just that personal pivot of, we had this plan, we were excited to see all our friends and family, and then we ended up doing our wedding with just our immediate family, and it was still awesome. But just having that ability to quickly pivot and not dwell on what was or what happened and be excited about what you're doing instead, I think is a key lesson that I've learned in this role and also personally in the last year. COVID dramatically shifted consumer shopping patterns. I think we all know there were less in-store sales, online really started to take off, and we certainly saw that on the oral care direct-to-consumer businesses. As shutdowns began, people really shifted their behavior online, and so now we have this great opportunity in front of us to continue to drive those habit changes and to continue to capitalize on the habit changes that COVID really accelerated. If you look at some of the industry papers, people are saying that 5 years worth of innovation was delivered in a year because of COVID, or 5 years worth of consumer behavior shift was delivered within a year due to COVID. We're definitely seeing the move to online shopping, and also consumers are having higher and higher expectations of what the online shopping experience really should be. Previously, websites were pretty cut and dry. You had the product, you clicked it, you added it to your cart. There wasn't a lot of browsing behavior happening on online stores, but even that behavior is changing. People want to be able to come to your site, learn about the product, and then select the right product for them. So that's just one example of consumer behavior that has shifted because of COVID. This year, we had 2 huge pieces of innovation launched within oral care: Oral-B IO toothbrushes and Crest whitening emulsions. We were able to pre-launch both on DTC and use those pre-launch learnings to accelerate our national launch. So we learned everything from what's the right messaging to talk about this product to who should we be targeting in our advertising, And then when the products went to national launch, we were able to take those learnings and accelerate the plans. I would say that I am action-oriented to a fault. It drives my husband nuts. I do not like to sit still. I think this role has been a great opportunity for me to put that to use in my career. There's always more to be done in direct to consumer, and there's always something else to go learn. And that to me is really energizing.